I'm going to give you today the top 5 tricks and tips to make sure you've got the correct grip, holding the golf club correctly. Think about it, it's our only contact with the golf club. Now it's important that you watch all 5 of these because they're all different ways to get to the same result, but one may stick with you a little bit more than the other. Now, snow has stopped play. This is rain has stopped play, but it's not rained. Snow has stopped play. We're back here at the beaches. I mean, it's a pretty good place to come, right? Track mine every bay, 296 drives. That was my, that was meant to be from my video where we got 300-yard drives, but 296.
Did you convert it?
Yeah, I converted that, mate.
So you did go 296, did it?
I well did, it said. Anyway, less of that. Let's get into number 1. Grip trick number 1. So it's important that we understand that we're looking to have the club in our fingers, not in our palm, and we're really looking to have 2.5 knuckles in our lead hand and both creases between our thumb and our forefinger pointing into our right shoulder. That's what we're looking to have our main objective. Remember, each of these 5 ways get us to that. So, way number 1. Number 1, grip in the middle of the shaft. Even amount of shaft either side. Not looking for even amount of grip, even amount of this graphite area or the steel area if you've got an iron. Place the golf club toe up to the sky. Bring it down in front of us so our right palm is facing the camera now. I want you to place the club on your left thigh. And by the way, if you're left-handed, just do the opposite to this. Fingers on, wrap the fingers around, and I'm going to show you from behind when I do this as well. You're going to see as my fingers go on, wrapped around, bring the golf club down in front of us. Look at this now. 2.5 knuckles in our left hand, crease to my thumb and our forefinger, pointing into our right shoulder. Nice hold of the golf club. All we've got to do now is blend that right into the left, and you can see into the fingers again. This makes the golf club feel nice and light. That's one thing I'm going to tell you, that every time you want you to grip the golf club, it should essentially feel light. It shouldn't feel heavy. It shouldn't feel like we've got a lot of strain in our forearms, because that will really highlight that we're not holding this correctly. Let's hit this one away to keep us warm, and if it's good, I'll show you. If it's well, we'll gloss over it and go straight to the next one. Yeah, let's go to the next one. No, that's actually all right. Little bit of a pull draw, but not too bad. 286 down the left wing. No, it's not that bad. That's not that bad. It's not that bad. So number 2, and remember again, these are all really important. So we're going to start off in a similar position. We're going to start off with the toe to the sky, like I have here, gripping again equal amounts of shaft either side. I'm going to turn to the side now, and I want you to tilt that golf club slightly away from us, 45-degree angle roughly. Into the fingers again. I'm going to show you from this side as well. You can see that into the fingers. Bit of a gap between the middle of our hand and where the club is. This meaty part, this cushion part of our hand on top. Place it down to the ground. Right hand on. Again, we're into that position. Crease into right shoulder, crease into right shoulder. There's the first 2 ways. Let's get into number 3 on our list. Let's get straight into this one. We need a basket for this one. So if you're at a driving range like here at the beaches, use the basket. If you're not at home, go and get the shopping bags. Put a bit of some tins of beans at the bottom of it. Really simple way for you to do this. So I want you to think of it logically. If I was looking to pick up a heavy weight, and essentially when we're swinging that golf club, it is a heavy weight, I wouldn't go down and pick it up into the palm. That just wouldn't happen. We wouldn't want to feel that, because essentially we can't carry a lot of weight that way. We want to carry a lot of weight with leverage. So putting down into our fingers, meaty part of our hand on top, bring the right hand in. Have a look now how I've got a lovely blend of feeling as though my fingers are on the golf club, not my palms. I wouldn't be comfortable grabbing it this way and swinging it very fast. So there's number 3. Use a basket, use a shopping bag full of tins of beans. Simple, simple, simple. So we're halfway through this video. Hope you're enjoying it so far. So far we've talked about 3 ways to hold this golf club correctly. Tricks to achieve the same thing. So important that you find your one that works for you. Now if you are enjoying this video, well, 1, welcome to the video, welcome to the channel. Don't forget, if you've not already, smash that big red subscribe button. Let's get back to the action. Now the final 2 are some checkpoints for you to stick to. Very famous, Ben Hogan, one of them. Other one, Alex Elliott, not as famous. Like to be one day. Okay, so again, we're going to make sure that we got into our fingers, and essentially both of these tests are to make sure we're making the golf club feel light. I want you to take all the fingers off apart from your first finger and use this as leverage. This would highlight that it's in my fingers. If now I had it in the palm, not correctly, the club becomes very heavy, a lot of strain through the forearm. The final way, and the final part of this video, is to make sure you choose one of the first three, okay? Go through that process, whether it's this one, or using the shopping trolley analogy. Fingers on, both hands on, take your trail hand off, pop it in your pocket. I want you to make some back swings and set this golf club. Now essentially, if I've got this in the fingers, again, I've got leverage. I've mentioned this a lot of times here. The meaty part of my hand's on top. I can do this quite easily. The club feels light. Put this into the palm. This now essentially makes the club feel very, very heavy, hard for me to maneuver, highlighting that it's not in the fingers. If we're in that situation, don't worry. Go back to the start, choose one of those three methods, and I can assure you, you're going to have that club in the correct position. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to tune in to the daily tips tomorrow.